Hey everyone, it's Aaron, Prepping, Ohio. There's a gigantic storm north of us. It's kind of cool because the sky's real dark, and it's just really lightly sprinkling. We had a little bit of rain earlier, but the funny thing, the leaves are just barely moving. Actually, a little bit ago they weren't moving at all, so I suppose the storm's just now starting to come in. Looks like we might get just a tiny bit of it, but you know how the weather goes, who knows what's going to happen. But that's looking north, and that's looking south. Well, the camera makes it look a lot darker, but it's kind of bright to the south. It's kind of neat, really. When you look on the radar, it's a pretty big storm. So hopefully we'll get some more rain. Now there's some rain. That's pretty cool. Did this a minute ago, but the sun was still shining, so I knew it probably wouldn't really last. And as I'm talking to you, it seems to kind of be slacking off a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of cool watching the water. Funny thing to think, here in a few months it'll be snow. So looking forward. Well, folks, it is now Monday evening. And it rained all day yesterday, all night last night. And if you saw that, that's why I'm pointing up in the dark here. There's lightning off to the south here. There's a good one. I'm far enough away from it that I can't hear the thunder. And I haven't checked the radar. I don't know how far away it is. Yeah, like I said, it rained all night last night. All day today, except for the last few hours before the sun went down. And well, of course, it got hot. And we got more coming, I guess. Kind of looking at my walkway here. Here's my shoe, and you can see how deep the grass is. Kind of like a hayfield, early spring or something. These are rocks. These are my stepping stones that are all through here that are not supposed to be grown over. I usually keep them mowed. Yeah, it rained a bunch. My area where I pulled the pool out, which probably won't show up here. No, it's too dark, I guess. But well, maybe you can see the reflection from the lightning. It's a nice pond right now. That really sucks. Yeah, we can. I'll just point the camera up this way and talk to you a little bit. Maybe you can see some lightning every now and then, but I guess down south, down in Louisiana, that area, they're having a pretty tough time with rain, floods, and I don't know if that lightning's even showing up on here. But maybe you can see the moon. Looks like a little white speck on here. Not really what it looks like in person, but just take my word for it. That is the moon. Yeah, Louisiana's got some bad times right now. If y'all got family down there, give them a call. Tell them you love them, tell them you're thinking of them, I guess. We've had it pretty good this year so far, I guess. Aside from the heat. And there's always some moron that locks their poor child in a car and goes into a store and does something, and their kid succumbs to heat exhaustion or heat stroke. That's every year. There's someone from this area that does that, and those people kind of make me sick. And I'm sure they're not doing it on purpose, but well, maybe a percentage of them are. Just a sad, terrible thing, really, when you think about it. Yeah, my camera's not picking up anything. That's my pole light down by the garage. Yep, should have shot this video an hour or two ago when it was still daylight. So, tomorrow is the first day of school, again, for my older two. My daughter's going to be a sophomore in high school, and my son's finishing his last year in middle school. A big bad 8th grader. He's probably in bed right now. I don't know if he's actually sleeping, but I know he's in his room, so I don't know if he's actually sleeping right now or not, but I'm not sure what everybody can see, so I'll make this short, I guess, kind of pointing it up there. I don't know if you saw that or not. That was a good one. Yeah, day's over. The last day of summer vacation from school for my kids. And so it begins again. Kind of funny. We had a plan to bury like a little time capsule, a little box of something, and a little box of some sort containing whatever the kids wanted to put in it, and we were going to bury it on the first day of school, before the first day of school, and then the last day of school for the 2016-2017 school year, we were going to dig it back up. And I had the whole plan of writing a note to yourself and that sort of thing, but my son ended up getting sick, my oldest son, and he had the flu or something, so we decided to not do that, or I decided anyway. I don't even think they know about it, but I guess we got tomorrow. Maybe they'll come back from school tomorrow and we can do that. I don't know, it's still an option. This camera really is not that good for night exposure. Yeah. Kind of thinking about Louisiana right now. Wasn't that when the Katrina thing? Yeah, it was. It was Katrina that that beat on New Orleans. I don't know if New Orleans is affected right now from this, or if it's... I don't think it was a hurricane. I think it was just like huge rainstorms that flooded everybody. I know Katrina was a hurricane that come in and kind of smacked everyone up pretty bad. Things got bad. Anyway, it's been several years since we've had a big catastrophic flood here. And, I hear Ben moving around. Oh, Ben. Down. Well, alright. Go in your box. Yeah, he went in his box. So he came out to say hi and then realized that he wanted to go to bed. So yeah, it's been several years since we've had anything bad with storm-wise. I mean, so yeah, we've been pretty lucky. Neat thing. I was reading an article the other day, and it was one of those old wives' tale things that the old timers say. For every day of fog you have in August is a day of snow in, I want to say December, but I'm not sure if it was December or if it was winter entirely. I don't remember which that was, but kind of like those old wives' tale things, the old timers they still kind of bank on that stuff. And, actually, I had an old guy want to beat me up one time, and let's see, when was this? Probably 3 or 4 years ago. I was at this little mom and pop store just up the road here, and it had rained for like a month straight, and this old fellow was in there, and I went up to him and started being friendly, talking about the weather, and he kind of just let me go. That's what old timers do. They listen to the younger guys and see how dumb they are. Well, I was no different. I said, well, I wish this damn rain would stop. And I could tell by the look in his eyes that he wanted to beat me down. He looked at me and said, son, don't you ever swear at the rain. We need the rain. Well, yeah, I agree, we need the rain, but 30 days straight of rain is enough. I'm pretty sure we could manage with that. But, I didn't argue with him. I didn't ask why he was saying that. I just said, okay, yes, sir. And, but I'll never forget him. I don't even know what his name was. I don't have any idea who he was. I know I've seen him around a time or two, but it's funny the difference between our lives currently and old-timers' lives that survived through the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and I suppose someday, if I'm lucky enough, I'll be looking back at this very moment when I'm in the shoes of an old timer. Every time I take the camera away, there's a cool lightning strike. Or a lightning flash, I guess, not a strike, but yeah, someday I'll be talking to kids being like, back when we played video games, there was no such thing as internet. You had to put the cartridge in the thing and push the power button, and if it didn't work, you had to take it out and blow on it and then put it back in. Oh, kind of funny how things have changed already. Well, everybody, that's enough of me reminiscing about the days of old, I guess. So, I think it's about 10 o'clock tonight, Monday night, of course. And, well, gotta get up and take my boy to school tomorrow, so gonna be signing off now. Well, folks, I hope everybody had a good one. And if you didn't, well, it's your own fault. Okay, folks, bye-bye.